Another weekend in the Canadian Premier League kicks off in beautiful Victoria, British Columbia. And we're doing things West Coast style tonight, this Friday, July, the 22nd of 2022. It is Pacific hosting Cavalry out of Calgary, Alberta, right here in Langford. Begin with the host and James Merriman's Pacific FC, where he makes 5 changes to the 11. And not to be outdone, James Merriman, who told me he's got his lucky pants on tonight, which means that good things are probably coming for the Cavs. He makes 6 changes, giving his side some rotation, get his walls sorted. Nevertheless, Elliot Simmons also stands beside Jose Escalante for a right-footed option. But it is the left boot of the Honduran. It's in and it's headed on. Not a ton of power on that from Joe Mason. It's an easy grab in the end from Callum Irving, but our first shot on target of the match. Try to be coy with it if you didn't have that angle. Clearly I didn't see it. Clearly neither of the referees did either. Outside of the boot from Bustos, down for Daniels. Roll off Oliver's goal. They're gonna try to put it on. It's in the back of the net. A mistake from the Cavalry keeper, and that might be Marco Bustos' first of the year. Well, you can see what it means to Bustos. Off comes the shirt, off comes the compression top underneath. You'll see yellow, he don't care. Bustos from the left corner flag, up towards Dinich. The man floated in the air for 2 solid seconds before he got his head towards roll-off. Bustos and MEDIAPRO. 2 options, his roll-off. Prefers to make himself big. Then he leaves it. Marco in just over the head of Dinich, but it's an own goal off of Escalante. Pacific elated as the supporters at this side of the stadium have a goal to celebrate off the top of the head of Jose Escalante. And he beats his own keeper. Doubling up the Cavs right now are the hosts. A mistake at the back. And it's a second self-inflicted wound from Cavalry. Escalante trying to redeem himself from the young goal. It's back for Musi! Irving diving over and keeps that out of his net. All of his defenders come over for a high five or a thank you. Ready to go. Cavalry trying to beat Irving. It is Escalante on target, but not past the Pacific keeper. Gennaro Daniels is Pacific look for a third. Alejandro Diaz! Oh, what a stop! Julian Roloff somehow has enough length and gets over to deny the Mexican his 11th goal of the season. Well in from the Pacific forwards. An opening for Hurd. He's into the 18. Contact again from the substitute. This time Pacific got their penalty. Roberto Alarcon has been deemed to have fouled Josh Hurd. The Pacific find the net for a 3rd time. It's probably the full 3 points for the Tridents. To put 4 between he and Rubens Pasillas atop the Golden Boot race. Alejandro Diaz, stutter step. Oh, that's cool. Ice in his veins. 3-0 to Pacific. Marching on back to the confidence that we saw from them early in this season. Dismantling Tommy Wheeldon Jr.'s side. Jody Chiara's turn to try. Curls one, big stop from Irving. Preserves his clean sheet with the left hand. Meeting it just before it dips beneath the crossbar. And he says, I appreciate the congratulations and the well dones, the attaboys, but get into position in case they take this quickly. Atakubi in. There goes Camargo. Haynes gets his boot on it, and it won't be a throw, and that will eke out the final seconds of this match. Pacific has taken top spot away from Cavalry in the Canadian Premier League as they are level with them. Their 8th win of the season, and now a 1-point cushion between they and Tommy Wheeldon Jr.'s Cavalry side. A convincing performance